IEC rejects Zuma's bid to run for president, citing his criminal record. IEC rejects Zuma's bid to run for president, citing his criminal record. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Dr. John Swaina TV. Please subscribe. This news is taken from insidepolitik.co.za. The Independent Electoral Commission IEC has rejected former President Jacob Zuma's bid to run for office again in the highly contested 2024 national general elections because of his criminal conviction and sentence. Zuma was convicted and sentenced to 15 months imprisonment after he was found guilty of defying a summons to appear before the State Capture Commission in 2021. The Electoral Body cited Section 47E of the country's constitution, which bars anyone who was convicted and sentenced to more than 12 months imprisonment without an option of fine from holding office or a public office. Therefore, this provision renders former President Jacob Zuma disqualified to be on the list of any party contesting an election or to contest as an independent in the upcoming 2024 elections, said the IEC in a statement on Tuesday. The section further stated that the disqualification under this paragraph ends 5 years after the sentence has been completed, which still bars Zuma since he has not finished 5 years out of jail, but allows for the possible running in the 2029 general elections. The statement from the IEC comes after Zuma's address at the Nazareth Baptist Church's annual pilgrimage over the weekend at the Canaan Holy Mountain in Ndwedwe, north of Durban, where he told the congregation that he was removed while he was still fighting for black people. Therefore, he wanted to go back to fix things that had not been fixed. Zuma has been crisscrossing the country campaigning for the Umkhonto weSizwe party after he publicly endorsed it on 16 December last year, when he acknowledged that the party was formed with his knowledge and his blessings. The party, which is a month old on Tuesday, was expected to formally announce Zuma as its presidential candidate at the end of the month. In an interview on Monday, the party's national spokesperson, Nhlamulo Ndlela, said its presidential candidate will be announced at the end of the month, but office bearers would be elected after the general elections expected to take place in May. We have not yet decided on who will be the face of our elections campaign, but let me respond by telling you this: there is no president who has done well like Zuma. No president has ended load shedding, but we will announce our candidate next month. The party is busy consulting with other stakeholders about who should be on the provincial legislatures and parliament lists, Ndlela said. When asked how Zuma was to become the candidate, given the Section 47 requirement, he did not respond. Rumors have arisen that the party was said to have opted for Zuma after running out of options, since former Chief Justice Mogoeng was said to have turned down the offer. However, political analysts have indicated that Zuma did not have to be president of the country again to implement the objectives of the MK party, because the president of the governing party does not necessarily have to be the president of the country to implement party agenda. As long as the party employees implement their conferences, resolutions, which become government policies, Zuma could run the country from outside parliament, with some analysts saying that it will be good that the president would have to account to the party leadership, which was not happening in a current form, where the state president was also the party president. Someone commented and said, "This Zuma can think for himself once. A criminal always be a criminal. That's the constitutional law. The people who feed them with wrong guidance is a blow for them." Another one commented and said, "A good reminder to him and his followers that our country is not a failed state." Another one commented and said, "Thanks be to the Most High, EL." Breaking news: IEC officially declared that Zuma is not able to run for presidency. In a significant development, the Independent Electoral Commission IEC has officially declared that former South African President Jacob Zuma is ineligible to run for the presidency due to his criminal record. The decision comes as Zuma actively campaigns for the newly formed MK party, marking a challenging turn in the political landscape. Zuma, who served as the head of state from 2009 to 2018, has faced a series of legal battles, culminating in his recent disqualification from the presidential race. The IEC cited specific clauses within the electoral laws that prevent individuals with a criminal record from seeking the highest office in the country. The former president's disqualification has fueled the discussions about the implications for the MK party, a political entity he has been actively promoting. Zuma's charismatic leadership had garnered a substantial following, and the party's future now appears uncertain in the absence of its high-profile figurehead. The IEC's decision has invoked mixed reactions from the public and commentators. Supporters of Zuma argue that this move is politically motivated, while others commend the Commission for upholding the rule of law and maintaining the integrity of the electoral process. Zuma's legal team is expected to challenge the decision, setting the stage for a potential legal showdown. The outcome will not only impact the political landscape leading up to the elections, but also shape the narrative surrounding the relationship between political leadership and legal accountability. As the country awaits further developments, the IEC's decision introduces a new layer of complexity to the upcoming elections, leaving citizens and political observers alike to contemplate the potential ramifications for the political landscape. Someone commented and said, "Where is Mr. Yengeni? Another one commented and said, most of those who are commenting seem not to understand the Constitution as well. How can the Constitution be bent to allow a person who don't respect it in the first place? The law is clear and there is no need calling people names because they are enforcing the law regardless who you are. Let us not use tribalistic comments to mislead the masses. Law is law and need to be respected. Another one commented and said, even if Zuma was not gonna be president for the mere fact that he is with us in the MK party, his presence inspires hope to us. We will go in numbers and vote for MK party for red to be realized. Viva MKP, viva. Another one commented and said, the political will cannot be stopped. This is just a fallacy. Another one commented and said, it doesn't matter, but as long as he can help MK party to free our people from the present regime, it's okay. Another one commented and said, perfect. No person with any kind of criminal record should run for public office or represent the public in any office. We are the electorate and should have a say, and this matter, and the IEC should set rules or these rules and enforce them. Another one commented and said, a person viewing for presidency doesn't even know the constitutional stand on max terms. Anyone can have. Africa. Breaking news, IEC officially declared that Zuma is not able to run for presidency. IEC officially disqualifies former President Jacob Zuma from presidential race due to criminal record. In a groundbreaking development, the Independent Electoral Commission IEC has formally declared that Zuma, the former president of South Africa, is ineligible to run for the presidency owing to his criminal record. This decision, announced amid Zuma's active campaigning for the newly formed MK party, signals a pivotal shift in the nation's political dynamics. Zuma, who held the presidency from 2009 to 2018, encountered a series of legal challenges culminating in his recent exclusion from the presidential race. The IEC pointed to specific clauses in electoral laws that prohibit individuals with a criminal history from vying for the country's highest office. The disqualification of the former president has ignited discussions regarding the fate of the MK party, a political entity he ardently championed. With Zuma's charismatic leadership having amassed a considerable following, the party's future now appears uncertain in the absence of its influential figurehead. The IEC's decision has prompted diverse reactions from the public and political commentators. Zuma's supporters contend that this move is politically motivated, while others applaud the Commission for upholding the rule of law and preserving the integrity of the electoral process. Anticipating a legal confrontation, Zuma's legal team is poised to challenge the decision, setting the stage for potential showdown. The outcome of this legal battle will not only shape the political landscape leading up to the elections, but will also influence the discourse surrounding the relationship between political leadership and legal accountability. As the nation awaits further developments, the IEC's decision introduces a new layer of complexity to the upcoming elections, leaving citizens and political observers to ponder the potential ramifications for the political landscape. The disqualification of the former president has cast a spotlight on the delicate balance between political aspirations and the legal constraints, underscoring the evolving nature of South Africa's democratic process. Someone commented and said, even people with criminal record are not employed by government. It's over for Zuma and MK party. Look what the IEC said that left many people worried. The Independent Electoral Commission has derailed the former South African President Jacob Zuma's political ambitions by declaring him ineligible to run for the presidency due to his criminal record. Zuma, who served as the country's president, is a controversial figure who has faced various legal challenges during his time in office. The IEC decision comes at a crucial time as Zuma is campaigning for the newly formed MK party. This development adds confusion to the political landscape, raising questions about the party's future direction and strategy. Zuma's withdrawal from the presidential race was based on his legal problems, including corruption allegations that have tarnished his legacy. The IEC's commitment to the constitutionality of the principle is that people with criminal records are ineligible for the highest offices in the country. As the MK party overcomes this setback, it faces the challenge of revitalizing its campaign without its core. The party will need to challenge its message and leadership quickly to stay strong in the coming elections. This decision by the IEC reflects South Africa's ongoing efforts to strengthen the democratic process and enforce accountability. This sets the stage that people with criminal records, regardless of their political affiliation, will face legal obstacles when running for office. Events around Zuma and the MK party will have an impact on local politics and shape the narrative for the upcoming elections. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Dr. Jones, Why Not TV. Please subscribe. Remember that this news is not coming from Dr. Jones or Why Not TV. It only comes from public news sources. I will encourage any one of you people to click join our membership under subscription button. If you click, you can be able to support our content or our channel by any amount every month. If this news has been so helpful to you by updates, so please keep on supporting. Click join under subscription button so you join our membership, and remember that there are videos or content that are made specifically for people who joined our membership.
Remember not to attack any person for your own opinion, because your opinion is your opinion.